I can hear your accent. It's Guyanese and English?
It's a kind of mixture of something going on, yeah.
Ooh.
Of the world.
Of the world. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. What's your favorite part about each? Like the Guyanese or the English? Do you have one?
I love it all. I now am a well-rounded human being.
Yes.
I am Golda Rosheuvel now. When I was younger, the identity being biracial,
Yeah.
you know, as you can understand, might have been a little bit complicated. Just where I sat, who I was. But I came from two amazing human beings, my father Guyanese and my mother white English. And I learnt in the house about community, about music, about food, and how two cultures can come together in those three things. And I kind of strive for that in my own life now.
Wow. You're so captivating. Isn't she captivating? I'm so drawn into you. Oh my goodness. And your father was a preacher.
He was a Church of England priest. Yeah.
And watching him preach, did it pour into you like your regalness? And
There's a
wanting
certain
to be the queen?
theatricality
about
being up there and preaching the word to a congregation, a theatre of people.
Yes.
So that was definitely something that I watched. You know, it's about storytelling as well.
Yes.
Telling those stories of the Bible, you know. So I class myself as a storyteller. I think as a singer and an actress as well.
You definitely are a storyteller.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's about putting those stories out there to communicate life, loves, characters. So yeah, I think there was an influence there, definitely.
It's definitely there, that's for sure. And I know you're a performer, but you wanted to be an Olympian?
Yes, I trained as an athlete.
Really?
That was like my first, you know, theatre, music, all of that stuff was there in my household, but I was passionate about athletics, sport. Like I swam for my county, I played hockey for my county. I think county would be like a state here.
Yeah.
So I would be like playing for my state. So I did all of that and then trained for the Olympics. So I would probably be like a Jessica Ennis.
Oh.
Like a decathlon, something like that, because I was good at the javelin, 100 meters, long jump, 4x1 relay. But unfortunately, I had an accident.
Okay.
And the theatre and that life just took off.
It was your calling. It was clearly meant to be.
I think so. There was a moment when the Olympics were in England and I was out of work and I had to sit there and watch something that I could have been. You know what I mean? So that was an interesting moment. But definitely I feel as though it has been my calling, yeah.
Okay. I have to ask this then. Would you ever want to play a role where you could be an athlete?
I'd love to.
That's the way to get that
Tennis
passion out.
is another one of my passions.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'd love to do that. I'm a little older now. The bones don't work as well as they do.
Trust me.
Do.
Yeah.
So, or maybe like a coach or something.
Yeah,
like that would be really cool.
Well, you can dibble and dabble in that world. And blend your worlds.
Exactly.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Now, your hair is gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's so regal, right? Queenish.
Dion Smith is my hairstylist. Yeah, she's been with me for many years now. Yeah. And she's a dear friend. She's very, very talented.
Nice. And you wear some lovely headpieces I saw in that clip.
Yes.
Like, what's the process to become the queen? Like, I know it takes a while to get to, this is glorious.
Yes, that takes about 2.5 hours.
How heavy is it?
It's really heavy. Wow. Yes, some of them can be really, really heavy. And the crew, our wonderful, wonderful crew, were really, really generous and made me like a neck brace. So the neck brace is made up of like 2 slabs of wood and then like a curve of wood. So I slot that on my back and I'm able to like rest my neck on the thing. So it takes the weight off my neck.
Okay, so season 3 of Bridgerton
Can
returns.
I just say you did my name really well. It was perfect.
Thank you.
Rocheuvel. It's great.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, it sounds like it's fit for a
Dutch.
queen. It's Dutch.
It's
I was
so
gonna
wrong.
ask you where.
Yeah,
was the
Indonesian
origin?
Dutch. My grandfather actually was
Really?
from Indonesia, yeah. And it's actually pronounced Rosheuvel.
Rosheuvel.
Rosheuvel. That's the correct Dutch pronunciation. But you did it very well. Rocheuvel is the English.
Thank you. I'm working on it. I like that. While you're educating us, can you tell us, for those who haven't watched the show Bridgerton, can you tell them what it's about?
What is Bridgerton? If you've been under a rock for the last, I don't know, 4 years. What is Bridgerton about? It's about love. It's about a family of 8 siblings, and it was, the original books are written by Julia Quinn, and each book is about a different sibling. So we have kind of taken that aspect of it and created, Shonda Rhimes has created this amazing kind of, yes. Created this amazing series about this family who live in this society, English society, and it's about their kind of navigation of their way through that society. It's about love, it's about finding love, and this season coming up, I think the fans are going to be really excited because it's a long-awaited connection, friendship, love with Penelope and Colin.
We can't wait to see it. That is for sure. Okay, this is so interesting to me. You originally went for another role for Lady Danbury. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. So, yeah, I originally went up for Lady Danbury. And it's one of those things, you know, as an actress, you get the sides, the script, and you work on it. And it was one of those rare moments where I actually went in to meet the casting directors. Things now are done on, like, self-tapes now.
Yes.
A lot, you know. So you do a tape and it goes somewhere and somebody watches it and you either get the job or you don't. On this occasion, I was able to actually go into the room and be with the casting director. So I worked on it and I worked on it and I worked on it. And again, it's one of those things where outside of the room, I had that nailed down.
I knew everything.
Like,
I
was
totally
that.
understand
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, as soon as I got in the role, I was like, yeah. So I didn't get the role. But about an hour, 2 hours after I got home, the same day, I got a call to say, can you do a tape for this role called Queen Charlotte? And it was just before Christmas that this was all going on. And I was leaving the next day to go and spend Christmas in France with some friends. And I said to my partner, now wife, let's just do this thing like, oh God, okay. We did it in half an hour, 45 minutes. I sent off the first tape thing. I didn't think anything about it, didn't care, really. And I think it's because I knew her so well, it was easy to do.
Yeah.
I just ran it off. It was simple. The week between Christmas and New Year, I got a phone call saying the director loves it. Your tape's going to go to Shonda Rhimes.
What's meant for you is meant for you.
You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell?
You didn't even see it coming.
Then, absolutely not. Because as far as I was concerned, it had gone. You know, the big part that I had worked so hard on had gone from me. And this little tiny part, yeah, whatever. And then the week, all the offices came back after New Year, I got the call to say I got it.
Wow. What's
It was
meant
like
for you
that.
is meant for you.
You know?
And nothing is just. I always say, give me the opportunity, I will make it work because it could lead to greater things.
Exactly.
And you're an example of that.
Well, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
before you go, we have to honor the queen, so we got a little something for you, so take a look.
Hey Golda, it's me, Shonda. I'm excited that you get to be on the Jennifer Hudson show. She's amazing. You're amazing. It's two queens meeting. It's exactly what it needs to be. I love you and have fun.
Aww. There you have it. How does that make you feel?
She is one of the nicest, loveliest people, and
Yeah,
she's
she
so
is.
down to earth. She's a true writer. My wife is a writer, so I understand their brains and their personalities, and she is a true writer in the sense of wanting to create. Sorry, I'm very emotional. That is very emotional. Yes, Queen, come on.
Listen,
Wow.
I have tissue for the queen.
Thank you.
Yes.
So she has this amazing ability to create characters that really reach out of the screen to the audience, you know?
Right.
And I love the fact that she has this passion about creating stories that are of the world that we are living in.
Yes.
And characters that reflect the world that we are living in.
yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So to be involved in Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, is one of the greatest honours of my life. And to play this role, you know, so many people come up to me every day and say how much this character has changed their life in the way that their dreams are now bigger for themselves, for their families, and for their community. Ooh. You know, so it's so important in this day and age for that. If you can see it, you can believe it.
That's right.
Right?
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.